So you want to make sure that you make the right decision with your stimulus check, right? You want to make some money out of the money that you're getting. Well, I'm going to tell you 5 ways that you can invest your stimulus check. Here we go. What's up, y'all? It's AJ Simmons. Thank y'all for checking out my channel. Today I'm going to tell you 5 ways that you can invest your stimulus check. In case you don't know, I am the owner of Clean Biz Network. We teach people how to start and grow cleaning companies. But I wanted to speak on this for a moment because I've been doing business for a while now, right? So as you know, if you've been around on my channel, you know I've been in business since I was 19. I'm now 32, so it's been a while, okay? But here today, I'm going to tell you how you can invest your money. And the very first way that you can invest your stimulus check is into a media company, okay? Now, what do I mean by a media company? Well, I'm talking about whether you do a YouTube channel or a podcast. Okay, I know a lot of people want to do YouTubes, a lot of people want to do podcasts, but basically as a media company, if you want to kind of categorize what type of company it is, okay, and you can create, and the reason why I say you do that is because you can create a personal brand. Okay, now there's a couple of different ways that you can get paid from having a YouTube channel or a podcast, but the first way, of course, is ads. All right, so if you create a YouTube channel and you get a following around it, or you create a podcast and you get a following around it, now you can put ads on it, okay? So it'll monetize. Every time somebody sees an ad on your channel or hears an ad on your podcast, you will get paid from that, okay? So that's the first obvious way to get paid. But the other ways to get paid are because you'll have a personal brand at that point. So if your YouTube channel or your podcast is based around you in particular, now you're building up a personal brand. And once you have a personal brand, the amount of money that you can make is pretty much unlimited. You take Rihanna, for example. She has a personal brand, which means that basically she has a following, okay? And so what happens is she dropped her makeup line and it sold out like in record time. You know what I mean? And so that made her almost a billionaire, but she has $1 billion company, okay? So why that happened is because she has a following. So having a YouTube channel and having a podcast could create a following for you. So now if you do decide to drop a product later, in addition to the ad revenue that you'll get, you can also release a product later and sell whatever you want to. Or you can do something that most people don't really know about, which is affiliate marketing or affiliate commissions, okay? So what you could do is, now that you have a following, maybe you don't have a product, but you can sell somebody else's product and they'll pay you, okay? So they can pay you for advertising space on your YouTube channel, or they can pay you a commission. So for every sale that they get because of your channel or podcast, you can get paid for it, okay? I did the same thing. If you listen to my podcast, the Clean Biz Network podcast, you'll notice that I'm always shouting out the 2 free books that you can get if you go to freebook.cleanbiznetwork.com. That's because I have a partnership with Amazon, which is an audiobook site that they have, and you can listen to books online, okay? And so I get a commission every single time somebody clicks my link and goes to sign up for that Audible program, okay? So that's just so many different ways that you can move with a personal brand, okay, and with a media company, okay? So that's my first recommendation as far as investment. Now you might say, okay, well, how much does it cost? It literally costs nothing to sign up on YouTube or to create a podcast for the most part. With a podcast, you might have to pay a little bit of fee just to get on the different channels like Spotify and Apple iTunes, those type of things. But for the most part, it won't cost you anything. So what the money will really be invested in is like props, whether you want to have some type of setup or a camera, like a HD camera if you're going to do YouTube. It'll be invested in things like that, and then mostly promotion, okay? And a lot of people always think paying for ads online, but I would say one of the best ways to promote will really be to pay influencers, okay? So pay somebody that has a following that you think that their following will like what your niche is. Pay them to promote on their Instagram page or their YouTube channel. And that'll be one way too that you can spend some of that stimulus money, okay? Is to promote your YouTube or your podcast, okay? So that's the first investment. Create a media company, all right? The second way that you can invest your stimulus check would be to create an ebook, okay? So an ebook doesn't cost you anything either, okay? So you literally, all you got to do is type it up, whether you use Microsoft Word or Google Docs, okay? Type up your book. Just take the time out and type it up, okay? It takes some time, but just take the time out and type it up. You got nothing but time anyway, right? Type it up, and then you can go to canva.com to create the book cover, okay? Then when you finish typing it all up, you proofread everything, save it as a PDF file, and now you have an ebook, okay? Just put that together with the Canva file, and you upload it to Amazon KDP, which is the Kindle publishing program that Amazon has, okay? And they will literally let you upload for free, okay? So you don't need anybody help to self-publish an ebook, okay? Now, why I say an ebook instead of a hard copy book? Because what we want to do is use the ebook sales to fund if you want to create a hard copy book later, okay? So first get the book written and have a digital version of it that people can look at and read and purchase. And then once you get some sales from that, you can fund the actual hard copy version of it, all right? Now, why do you need money for that if it costs nothing to do it? Well, you want to promote it, okay? So when you launch a book, you want to do what's called a promo tour, okay? You want to do a book launch, okay? So what you can do, again, paying influencers to promote your book, okay? Also, going on other people's podcasts and YouTube channels, and you might even have to pay to play, okay? And also, you can pay for ads at that point to promote your book, okay? So you can use your stimulus check for something as simple as an ebook because it costs you nothing to write it, okay? But if you really want it to be a success, people have to know it exists, okay? And so if you have a whole 1,200 or more, depending on how big your stimulus check was, to promote it, then sky's the limit for you, all right? So, and I know some of you guys might have only got $500. This is an idea that you can do even with $500 or $400 or however much you got for your stimulus check, all right? Idea number 3 for how you can invest your stimulus check is start a service business, all right? A service business could be anything from a lawn care company, a cleaning company, a construction company, okay? Some type of company that provides a service, okay? Why do I say that? Well, look around, people booming. Service businesses are still booming even throughout the COVID-19 stuff because grass still has to get cut. Buildings and homes still have to be cleaned, especially disinfected now that the COVID is here, okay? And for those who have been out, you'll notice that construction companies are still out there working, okay? So think about service industries who were able to stay open and think about starting a company like that, okay? And you already know I help people start and grow cleaning companies at cleanbiznetwork.com. We sell starter kits for those who want to get started. So check us out at www.cleanbiznetwork.com. Shameless plug, all right? Idea number 4 for how you can invest your stimulus check would be to start a drop shipping company, okay? Now, what is drop shipping? Drop shipping is basically you find a product online that sells a particular product for, let's just say, $200, but you know that you could really sell it for $300, and that's what you would do. So all you would do is you create a website, you find a product that you want to sell, and have it take the pictures from that website, the description from that website, put it on your website, and list that same $200 product from that website on your website for $300. And so when somebody buys it from you, they pay you $300. You take that $300 and $200 out of that $300. You use it to send that product over to the customer, and you keep the $100 in profit for your business. Okay, that's how you drop ship. Obviously, that was a very dumbed down version of it, but that's basically the gist of it. All right. So again, another idea that basically virtually costs you nothing. It just you want to be able to pay for the advertisement and the promotional things that will come along with it. Also, you want to have some cash reserves just in case maybe you have to do a refund or maybe someone wants to ship things back to you. So you want to cover the cost of things like that. All right. But a drop shipping company is definitely doable. Okay. And you can use a website like Shopify.com or WooCommerce or something like that, okay, to get started with your drop shipping business. Actually, if you go to starterkits.cleanbiznetwork.com, you'll see my cleaning business starter kit course available at the very first option on the left, because 3 different options that's available there. Inside of that course, I actually teach you how to drop ship, because I teach my cleaning business owners how to drop ship with their cleaning service so they can make additional revenue by drop shipping like paper towels, hand sanitizer, hand soap, toilet tissue, those type of things with their cleaning company to their cleaning customers. Okay, so if you're interested in learning more about how to drop ship, look on YouTube first of all and see if you can find some information there. But if you want me to teach you directly, just go get the Cleaning Business Starter Kit course, and it shows you how to drop ship there. All right. Now, the last way that I have for you, the last way that you can invest your stimulus check money would be to sell drugs. Okay, get you a pound of Reggie for $1,200, and then no, I'm just playing with y'all. I'm just playing with y'all, right? No, but really, the 5th way that you can invest your stimulus check would be to start a app. Okay, so you can invest in a mobile app. Now, you might say, well, how do I create a mobile app? And won't it cost so much to get developers and coders? Actually, there's a way that you can create your own mobile app yourself without coding at all. How would I know? Because I've did it, okay? I got over 5,000 downloads of my app, Calculated Clean. You can check it out at calculatedclean.com, or just download the Calculated Clean app on your iPhone or Android to see what it's all about. But basically what my app does is it helps people to bid on cleaning jobs, to get leads for their cleaning jobs, to create proposals and contracts, and everything related to the cleaning industry is inside my app, okay? And so what you can do, how you can get paid from my app is either ads again, okay? So you can have ads on your app and then you'll get paid from that, just like I'm sure a lot of you guys have kids and your kids download all of these games on the phone, and you see on those apps they have so many different ads, and those people are making crazy money off of those ads. All right, so that's one thing that you can do to make money off an app. The other thing is you can take my approach, which is create a subscription service. All right, so kind of like Netflix, where you pay a subscription every month and they get paid that way. They're $1 billion company. Well, you can create your own subscription service, all right, with an app. Okay, so if you have something of value to offer, then you can charge people a monthly fee. Just think, even if you only charge $1 per month, if you can get 5,000 people to download that app at $1 per month, that's an extra $5,000 a month, okay? And it costs you little to nothing to get started with an app if you know how I know, okay? But creating an app is another way to create another source of revenue for you guys, all right? So I definitely would recommend that, all right? Now, you might notice that I didn't say the typical answers that you probably expected, okay? Like stocks, for example. Now, why didn't I say stocks? Well, if you look at the list that I mentioned, all of these things that you invest in are things that you can control, okay? You can't control the stock market, okay? Because when you invest in the stock, you're investing in a big company. And then if you want to be able to influence a big company, you have to have big money, okay? Well, we don't have big money, so we can't influence that, so we have no control over stocks. That's why I didn't tell you stocks. Now, I'll be transparent and let you know that I did invest in Carnival Cruise Line, and I flipped my money pretty well so far, and it still got plenty of room to go up, okay? But I've been researching and studying stocks for years, okay? And I actually co-founded a investment partnership years ago, okay? So I'm already well endowed when it comes to stocks. But if you're brand new to stocks, I would not recommend that you do that, because you simply can't control it. So I like to tell people to invest in things that they actually can control and things that they truly understand, okay? So that's why I didn't mention stocks. Also, real estate. I didn't mention real estate simply because, number one, you probably don't have enough, okay? So that's the first thing. The stimulus check just wasn't big enough. Then the second thing also is because right now, tenants pretty much are controlling the buy and hold market, okay? When I'm talking about rental properties, okay? So if you go buy a property today while we're still in these times of the pandemic, then your tenants may move in and simply straight not pay, and then you're not even able to evict them right now. We don't know how long the situation is going to last. So that's why I didn't recommend real estate right now. Then I also didn't say pay down some debt, because a lot of times people will recommend it whenever you get a lump sum of money, pay down some debt so that your cash flow, your monthly cash flow will be higher. Well, I don't recommend that you use this money to pay down some debt. You know why? Because number one, what if things get worse with the pandemic? What if we run out of food? You can't eat your credit score, but you can eat some food, okay? So I'd rather you have the cash than to have a good credit score, okay? That's going to get ruined anyway. You know what I mean? If things continue to move the way they move and the economy stops, all right? So those are 5 ways that you can invest your stimulus check, all right? I hope this video was able to help you. And again, if you want to start or grow your cleaning company, check out cleanbiznetwork.com, all right? We have so many options for you, whether you want to get started or whether you just want to grow your company that you already started, all right? But make sure you subscribe if you like this video. I have hundreds of videos on this channel. If you like this one, you probably like those too. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can see when I'm going live. I go live pretty much every day to answer any questions you might have. And follow me on Instagram at AJ Simmons Online, all right? I will talk to you guys soon. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.
Headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans, that look like that bitch be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Fuck I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no motherfucking fashion show. Look what you asked.